Rock Metal Podcast, Episode 1 with Xiphea. Fantastic. All right, Rock Metal Nation, I've got on the line today Xiphea, a symphonic fairy tale metal band out of Deutschland from Germany. And I'm super stoked to have them on today. So I've got with me Neil and Sabina of Xiphea. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Why don't you guys tell Rock Metal Nation a little bit about yourselves, individually?
Okay, I go first. I'm
Sure.
Neil, Xiphea. I'm the guitar player, and I like music and I like metal.
Well, yes, it's my turn. I'm Sabine. I'm the singer of the band, and I love music as well. And yes, Neil and I are married. Something personal, maybe interesting.
Fantastic.
Nobody needs to.
And, obviously we both love music is something that you both said, but, what inspired you to actually pursue, music in your life?
I think music was always a part in my life. I always loved it. And when you love something so much, then you spend most of your time with it. Yes. And my whole family is, my father is a musician as well. He's singer, songwriter. And I always loved music.
Fantastic. What is the big story behind how you guys found each other to form Xiphea?
Well, the big story, I would say, Sabine and I were knowing each other a long time and always wanted to make music together, but it didn't work out. She was in a band, I was in a band, and we just hadn't the time to do it, and her band broke up and mine broke up, so then we decided to do something new, or something we both have done in the past. So then we searched for some other guys to join us, and
That's how we found Renee and
Yes.
Thomas.
Fantastic. So it's kind of like one of those blessings in disguise, right? Both other bands came to an end, which then allowed you guys to then create something new that you now have.
Yeah.
All right, cool. What inspired the name of the band?
Maybe I have to tell this.
yes.
Xiphea actually is a name of a character. I once wrote a song about a female heroine, Xiphea. She is a powerful, strong, young, beautiful lady. She finds a sword one day and she gets power, and I like that story so much, and the guys like that story, so we thought maybe she could give the name for our band.
What guy wouldn't like the story about a woman finding a sword and getting power, right?
Yeah,
Right.
maybe I didn't thought of that. I write a fairy tale about her still, and it documents the story of our band. So her adventures are our adventures.
That's very cool. Really quick, how is that process being where you write the fairy tale? Does that coincide with the songs, or is that separate from the songs? How does that work with the fairy tale?
Both. I write tale, and some stories or adventures are good stuff for a song, and so the two songs are about Xiphea from the last album and the coming.
Ooh, fantastic. Now, when you guys get together to write songs, are you guys the main force? How does that work when you guys get together to work on songs?
Normally it's like we just sit together and try something, and someone has an idea and brings it up, and we just we'll jam around and remember or try writing down some stuff that we think that's good or could be a part of a song or whatever. And yeah, just like this, it goes on and on and on, and yeah, someday we got a few songs.
Very often Neil is already done with a song and it's great,
No.
and you are. Very often he has such a good idea here, and he's so far, and I'm doing the text, the lyrics, and we are done. Some songs are fast, and some need a little while.
Yeah, it's always like sometimes the song you could write 3 in a day, and then it takes a couple of weeks to write 1. Right? This is kind of
Or
Yes.
30 seconds, 3 weeks, 30 seconds.
Some songs really take a long time. You got about a 30-second part, and you just sit there and think, oh, this is not good enough, or this is not what we wanted to do. So sometimes it takes hours and hours, and then you realize that it's all not good, and start from the beginning again.
burn the manuscript because not a single word is good, right? You just gotta go from there.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, I mean, I listened to the music, and it sounds like you guys put a lot of time into it. It sounds very well produced. So, for something that's written in, say, 30 seconds or even a day or even a couple of weeks, that definitely the work has been put in. So let's go listen to the first song, Kissed by the Moon.
For a lifetime, fill
Okay, so coming back in from Kiss by the Moon, amazing track. One of the lines that's like totally stuck in my head now is the maybe this is kind of crazy. Moment of my heart, I'm here waiting for the messenger. I don't know. And then the growling comes in. I think it's a really good compliment to each other, especially bringing in the growling right after the smooth vocal. But I'm curious, what was the inspiration behind Kiss by the Moon?
Well, I remember that I didn't know what to do with that song, and nothing came up to my mind, and 1 second I had this imagination of a beautiful beach. I like the ocean and the seashore, and I like night and moon, and I had this vision of a beautiful beach at night when the moon shines, and I imagine I was dancing barefootly in the sand, and I had so many pictures in my mind, and suddenly the music just right there. And yes, and I sometimes when I have one line, like Kiss by the Moon, everything else comes from alone.
Okay, cool. Let's go and listen to the second song, Beauty and the King. Coming back from Beauty and the King, which I think it's clever, right? There's Beauty and the Beast, but it's actually Beauty and the King, so definitely very clever. I think a much more aggressive track than Kissed by the Moon. I really enjoyed it, really liked it. What was the inspiration behind Beauty and the King?
I wanted to make something. I wanted to make something that was a little bit faster and harder than the stuff we did until then for that record, and that's all what came out. So
very cool. Samina?
Well, the song is about girls. The beauty stands for girls who always win because they are so sweet and so cute, and some ladies are just so because they are so beautiful and they get everything, and sometimes I don't like that. And this is for all about maybe just like to rock, and the real crown is the power you have, the real what you have inside, and the king is maybe the greater God who looks inside of you.
Very deep. That's what I like about it, because the music obviously recommends, or recommends, what's the word I'm looking for? By the way it's constructed and orchestrated and the amount of production that goes into it, it's definitely one of those tracks, both of them, all of them, the entire album, I'm fairly positive that there's something to listen to there every single time. Maybe an instrumentation that I didn't hear the first time, or some deeper meaning into the lyrics that I didn't hear the first time, and very much appreciated to bring that kind of gift to the universe. Now, you're welcome. For any guys or girls on Rock Metal Nation who are musicians themselves, are listening in right now, and they want to start taking over the world like you guys, what kind of advice would you have for them?
Advice. I think a good advice is always to be yourself. And even famous bands say that as soon as you try to be someone or to satisfy anybody, you get lost in it. And I think the greatest advice is to be happy with what you do all the time and do what you are and what you want to do.
Yes, I agree. There's actually nothing I could say more. That's it. Just stay yourself and don't try to copy things other do in their music, because sometimes of course you will do it because you like other people's music or other bands' music. So copy them a little bit, but there's always, or should always be, something of your own in it. I guess the most of the other.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fantastic advice. Be yourself, basically.
Be yourself, basically.
Yeah, yes. I love it though.
And make metal.
Exactly. Be yourself, make metal. Xiphea, guys, Neil, Sabina, what do you guys have going on right now or coming up that Rock Metal Nation should pay attention to?
We're about to produce our next album, Once Upon a Time, and this will be a full metal album. Each song is a fairy tale.
All right. Do the fairy tales connect with each other, or are they all separate fairy tales?
All separate, and they are famous because I chose fairy tales from the Brothers Grimm and Hans Christian Andersen, and one Xiphea fairy tale again.
There we go. All right, well, guys, unless there's anything else that you want to add in for Rock Metal Nation, my biggest question for you right now is they've heard your tracks, they want to find out more, they want to buy your stuff, they want to see you on tour. Where can they go to find out more about you?
First, we try to be present on Twitter and Facebook, the social networks, and we try to bring information all the time and to let the people know what we are doing. Well, yes, at the time we are touring only in Germany and Southern Europe, but maybe one day we can get over the sea.
Yes, we got our own website, of course, www.xiphea.com. And we have a little blog there as well for the fairy tale, which she writes, and our band life and such a little things, not only on the social networks. There's always something new on these sites as well. And of course, you can just write us or got our numbers. You can call us, but that's not so easy anymore. But yes, we always try to speak to the fans who want to know anything about it.
Fantastic. All right. So, Rock Metal Nation, check them out on Twitter, Facebook, or just go to Xiphea.com, and all the links will be there. That is Xiphea, Xiphea.com. Guys, I want to thank you for taking time out of your day, for coming on and sharing your beautiful gift with the world. And boom. Thank you again for coming on.
Thank you very much.